Welcome back, guys, to our playthrough of Pokemon Gold. We are here in Azalea. We have beaten Bugsy, and we got the HM for cut from Ilex Forest, but we still have to pass through Ilex Forest. So we are on our way. We taught Oddish cut, and I don't know if I made that perfectly clear why I got Oddish in the first place. So that was because I wanted to get a Blossom on the team. Blossom was one of my favorite Gen 2 Pokemon. Plus, Oddish looks really cool. This is a really cool sprite. I'll have to spend some time grinding up with him. I didn't do it in between videos like I initially planned, so I think he's still pretty weak. Let me double check. Yeah, he's level 5. I need to grind him up. Now, Oddish has and by extension, Blossom has a special place in my heart because of the Pokemon trading card game, actually. So when the Gen 2 cards, because Gen 2, Silver and Gold in particular came out, I want to say October-ish of year 2000. And then I think a couple months later in December is when the Neo card sets started coming out. And that was the Gen 2 card sets consisting of Genesis, Discovery, Revelation, and Destiny. I am obsessed with trading cards, and those ones were all the final sets by Wizards of the Coast before they moved away from the first edition Wizards of the Coast sets. And the very first of those 4 sets that they did in the Neo series, which featured Gen 2, was Neo Genesis. And in Neo Genesis, there were a handful of cards. I remember I went to the card shop and I bought a bunch of cards in Japanese, I think, that they came out with first, because I think I was able to get the Japanese packs before the English ones for whatever reason. And I remember the cards, these are the ones that I got in Japanese. The very first Japanese card I ever got that was like a holo card was Lugia in Japanese. I still have it, actually, the exact same card when I was a little boy. It is over 20 years old, and it's sitting in a box that I have right over here, over my shoulder, actually. And there's a couple other Japanese ones as well, but these are the ones that I got from the Neo Genesis series, and why I go after them when I play Gen 2. Ampharos, which is again why I have Flaffy here. Blossom, which is why I have Oddish. Jumpluff. Lugia was an earlier one as well. I actually pulled a first edition Lugia, which I also still have pack fresh sitting in a box as well. Steelix, Togetic, Azumarill. I think that was it. I think those are the ones that I had grabbed the first. I'm trying to think, because I remember they were very special to me, and I for some reason I never forgot. Blossom, Lugia, Ampharos, Steelix, Azumarill, Togetic. Is there any others? I think that was about it. Yeah, and those were just such a big deal. I have all those cards still too. For some reason, I just love those cards so much, and man, that really takes me back. But that's one reason why I love Gen 2, is because not only was Pokemon Gold the most exciting feeling for me in the Pokemon franchise, going from Gen 1 and then finding out about Gen 2, which we've talked about. That's why Gold is so special to me. But also the introduction of Gen 2 in the trading card game, which I was obsessed with. I'm a very, very serious collector. And so those cards, I have all the Japanese ones, like I said, in a box here. I have the English first editions of them as well. And I was thinking I probably should do a trading card game. Not even an unboxing, because they're all unboxed already. But like just sort of like a let's look at these cards together type of thing, but we'll see. Maybe I'll do a poll in the community tab, and you guys can let me know if that's something that you want to see. Otherwise, leave a comment below if you are interested in seeing that, because I know a lot of you guys are, is lurker the right word? There's a lot more views than I get comments and likes on the videos, so I know there's a lot of you that aren't talking or saying anything. Maybe you just don't feel comfortable, maybe you're not logged in, maybe you think that I'm not going to reply to you. If you have not commented, or if we have not spoken before, if we've never engaged in any sort of chat, I encourage you to leave a comment. Let's talk. I'm totally cool with it. I reply to every comment that I get, every single one. So if you have something to say, if you've got a viewpoint, let's chat, let's talk, and let me know what you guys want to see, and let me know if you're interested in the card video discussion. I don't know, whatever you want to call that, but let's get on with the gameplay anyway. We're about 4 minutes in. Okay, so this is the Ilex Forest Shrine with the Protector over the Forest. Now, I did a lot of research, and by that I mean 5 minutes, of research on what this was about, because in Gold and Silver, there was a lot of rumors around the playground at recess talking about, like, okay, Celebi's in here, you have to get this item and this item, and maybe Pichu's involved, or like Silverwing or the Rainbow Wing, like all these different items that people were talking about bringing here in order to get Celebi out of this little shrine box hut thing. And much like the truck from Gen 1, Red, Blue, I think even Yellow had the truck, I don't remember, we didn't look at it in my Yellow playthrough, but much like the truck in Red, Blue, and presumably Yellow, That's just not the case. There was no special thing to get a mythical Pokemon out of it. In fact, there was an article that I had read in my 5 minutes of research that was basically saying they had spoken to some of the game directors or some high up position person who oversaw Gen 2, and they're like, there's no one working at the company that even remembers what that shrine was for. I think they were saying that they believe it might have been just like a placeholder or something they just threw out there just for fun, but actually it didn't really have any real purpose. Now, fun fact about all that, so while that's the case for Gold and Silver, they actually did release Celebi in Crystal, which we'll explore someday together. And there was like, I think it was a Japan only giveaway event thing. Celebi Crystal. Let's take a look and see real quick, because we're on the topic of it. Might as well just get some information here. All right, Celebi in the GS Ball. That's what it was. And I think it was also through Virtual Console. Okay, so there's a couple articles that I'm looking at here. This one is for Cerebi.net, which I really love. Bulbapedia is my #1. If I can't find what I'm looking for in Bulbapedia, I go to Cerebi, which is Serebii. Is that like the Japanese spelling of Celebi? I have no idea where they got that name. It's so strange. Okay, so in order to get Celebi in Crystal, you need the GS Ball. Now, to acquire a GS Ball, you have to connect the game to the mobile phone with the Pokemon mobile phone system. This cannot be done in the US. You must have all 16 badges, beat a minigame, and complete a quiz to have the attendant at the Pokemon Communication Center in Golden City give you a GS Ball. In the Virtual Console release, you will receive the GS Ball at the Goldenrod City Pokemon Center after you have defeated the Elite Four without needing to go through Kanto, whatever. I kind of switch how I pronounce that. Once you have the GS Ball, take it to Kurt to have him inspect it. After the turn to the next day, he'll tell you about a strange presence in the ball before dashing outside. Follow him and he'll say, Ilex Forest is uneasy and that you should check it out with the GS Ball. The trees will be rustling in the wind. Take the GS Ball to the shrine. When asked if you want to put the GS Ball in the shrine, say yes, and Celebi will arrive to challenge you. Celebi holds no special items, and as a grass psychic is weak to fire, flying, ghost, dark, and ice, and poison types, and has double weakness to bug types, but offers good stab and learns powerful moves like Giga Drain, Psychic, and Solar Beam. Because you need all 16 badges to fight it, but is faced at a low level of 30, it would be wise to bring something that can inflict status and low damage, so you don't one-hit KO it. That's interesting, so we'll have to explore that. But yeah, so it looks like that's something that we'll have to probably hack, I think, if we wanted to actually get the experience. But again, that's not a Gold and Silver thing, so that's a whole other conversation for another time. But I find that fascinating. Gold and Silver, it cannot be legitimately obtained here. And yeah, that's that. What am I doing? I'm shaking trees using Headbutt. It's fun. Here, you take it too. Okay, sweet. We have the TM for Headbutt. So people were telling me that I need to get a Heracross, and I actually completely agree with that. Sometimes sleeping Pokemon fall out. Okay, so now we're going to actually do something with that. Let's see, the TM for Headbutt. Yes, so who can learn this? Everybody can learn it. Okay, that makes sense. I kind of want to teach it to Furret. Okay, cool. So Furret knows Headbutt. Now, there's an interesting thing. Okay, let's see. How to get Heracross Pokemon Gold. Now, you're probably wondering why I'm even looking that up. Obviously, you headbutt trees, but there's actually a trick to this. So there is a guide. I'm going to see if I can find this here. Yep, I found it. Okay. How to find Pineco and Heracross. Let's go ahead and inspect this image. Okay. When you use Headbutt on a small tree, a wild Pokemon may fall out. A tiny fraction of these trees can lead to an encounter with Pineco or Heracross depending on the current route. The location of these rare trees depends on the last digit of your trainer ID number. Use the map. Use these maps in this image, which I'll link this image as well. You know what? Let me save it to my desktop because it's on Reddit and they're going through that blackout right now due to the API changes, which is like, I'm full in support of that. That whole thing is BS. So I'm going to upload this to Imager. Okay, new post. Choose a photo. So I'm just going to grab the link. I'm creating a link right now, real time, and I am going to put it in the description box so you can take a look if you want to see what I'm talking about. Here we go. Boom. Okay, so it's loading, and I'll save this link here in a second. Okay, cool. So that's there. Okay. The location. Okay, actually, I have the picture here. Let's take a look at this. I'm going to see what my thing says. All right, so let's go ahead and pull this up. Okay, so now if I take a look at my trainer ID, so we're 61081. Okay, so that means... All right, okay, use these maps to locate Pineco and Heracross. Rare trees have a 10% chance to drop a Pokemon when you use Headbutt, and it has a 30% chance of being Heracross or Pineco. Okay, so where is that at? Route 30 and 31, which is just outside is... Shoot, that's actually not where I want to be. Oh no, this is Azalea Town. Okay, sweet. Okay, so if we have 1, 2, 3, got it. Okay, so I know where to go. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and grab this now. So I can't get it from here, I don't think. That's fine. I know where to go though for this. So we're gonna go and try to grab ourselves a Heracross. Now I'm not 100% sure this will work because I've never done it like this before, but this image seems to be very useful. So we're gonna double back and try to grab ourselves a Heracross now. Heracross actually had a really cool Neo Genesis card. It's really freaking sweet. I love the artwork of it. Truly, truly awesome. I kind of want to just like open up the cards in my collection and do a video just because I want to like, I don't know, experience that with you. I want to feel that nostalgia again. Every once in a while, because like, it's weird. Like, do you guys collect anything? If you are a collector of any kind, if you've ever collected anything, you might be like me in that your collection grows so large, you don't really have a place to put everything. So you kind of just tuck everything like in a box or like in the closet or something somewhere, which is fine, but then you forget about it and your collection just keeps growing. And I don't know, maybe I'm trying to satisfy my inner child. I don't know what it is, but I have so many cool things that I haven't actually looked at extensively for a very long time. And it becomes a problem because then I forget that I have it, or I don't appreciate it because it's out of sight, out of mind all the time. So I think if I was to do like a trading card game, like, I don't know, what would you call it? Discussion? It's not an unboxing, it's not a reveal. Although I have a lot of really great cards and I'm kind of uncomfortable with the idea of sharing all that stuff like in a video. Because like, God forbid I get robbed someday. But at the same time, I think it might be fun to, you know, admire the artwork and the cards and all that stuff and impress you guys with my collection. Okay, so we're back in Azalea. And while Headbutt is a move that can be used outside of battle, it's not an HM, right? So we can use it anytime we want. So according to this, Gold and Silver, you get Heracross. Crystal is a Pineco, which is like, who the hell wants that? And Heracross should be in Azalea if your trainer ID ends in 0, 1, 2, 3, it should be these trees here. So let's go ahead and give it a try and see what that's like. All right, for it, Headbutt this thing. Okay, can I click on the tree and then do it? Yes, I don't actually have to go to the menu, which is nice. All right, so what do we got? Wait, that doesn't make any sense. Why did Crystal show up? Oh, damn it. I see. Okay, wait, I misread the map. So in this area, Gold and Silver, it's Pineco. Damn, we got to double back a lot. Okay, we got to go. We're going to have to go another way, a completely different way. So, okay, so Pineco and Heracross are both available in Gold, Silver, and Crystal. Okay, I thought it was trying to say it was an exclusive, but it's not. Damn it, I might not be able to get back there until I get Fly. Damn, okay. So in Gold and Silver, Heracross is available in Route 30 and 31. Route 30 and 31 give you Pineco and Pokemon Crystal. In Gold and Silver, in Azalea Town, Gold and Silver have Pineco, and Crystal is where you get, they're reversed. So you get Heracross and Crystal. Damn it. So that spot I was showing you works for Crystal for Heracross, but Pineco and Gold and Silver. We have to go to Route 30 and 31. Damn, I don't know if I can go back that far without going through like the, everything. Let's see. 30, Union Cave, Ruins of Alph, 32, Sprout Tower, Violet City, 31. That's so far, you guys. Damn. Actually, hold on. Can I... Is there a way... I know this really wasn't that... It wasn't like that far. But it is a pain in the ass going back that way. Shoot. That's the only way to get it is to go back there with that. Oh, damn. All right. We're just going to go. We're going to double all the way back. I'm doing this because you guys wanted the freaking Heracross. Damn it. Well, Union Cave really wasn't that bad, and you don't need any HMs to get through it, so it's not that hard. It's not a huge pain in the ass to get through if you want to get a Heracross that badly, but anyway, we're going to do it. I'm going to go and grab myself a Heracross. Fighting bug type. Who should I get rid of? It'll probably be Togepi. I'll probably toss Togepi out. I was going to have it as a sort of like a novelty without ever leveling it up, but also, too, I think it's kind of cute to have on the team, but I think Heracross is going to be useful. And I don't know if Heracross will eventually have, like, a place on my final roster against the Elite Four, but he might, because I was looking at some of the Pokemon that I wanted to have on the team, and I don't think I can get them until after I beat the Elite Four anyway. So Heracross might make it. We'll see. Oh my god, do I have a Repel? I don't want to take 3 steps and have to freaking run into Geodude and all this trash every time. Although, you know what? So someone told me that apparently there's like a very, very short list of YouTube Let's Plays out there, which, well, this is playthrough, walkthrough, whatever you want to call it, it's also a Let's Play. They were saying that shiny Pokemon in the wild are incredibly rare for these earlier generations. Obviously, it's much more common when you can see them in like the overworld and everything. But the wild encounters like this in the grass and in the caves and whatever, there's a very short list of people that ever ran into a shiny in a Let's Play. So I was thinking, like, maybe I don't want to get rid of wild encounters because I just feel like I want to be on that list. I'm not going to manipulate it or whatever. No hacks or anything like that. But I want to see if it's possible to experience that. It's happened to me once before in my life. But never again. I've only ran into one shiny Pokemon ever in the first like 7 gens of Pokemon games. Specifically, that Geodude I told you guys about in Union Cave, the level 8 Geodude female that I saw. It's the first and only time I've ever ran into one. I don't think it was part of any of my YouTube playthroughs though, so there's no proof of that. When I did my Fire Red playthrough, I did get shiny Snorlax, I think, and shiny Moltres, whatever. But those were, I mean, I don't know. I was doing resets for those, so those don't count. I'm talking like actual wild encounters, not like, don't save before the encounter and then reset until you get what you want. Those don't count. That's like, it's not cheating, but like, that's just a way to easily get what you're looking for. Okay, so we're back in business here. I need to go to the east. I really hope I'm going the right direction for this. And Heracross is way back here. All right, so I am now where I need to be. Okay. I think my ID entered in 1. Damn it, it's in a spot that I don't want to be. Damn. Okay, so it's not down here. Go here. I'm gonna cut this. Actually, I should be able just to cut it. God, that's such a huge quality of life improvement, not having to go through the menu. Okay, so after we do the jump here, so I believe this is it. So this is the one that has Heracross in it for me. Gold and silver. If your ID ends in 1, this is Heracross. If your ID ends in a 0, this one in front of me is Heracross, which is interesting. Yeah. 30% chance. Oh, Apom. I didn't expect that at all. Which I don't care. Apom, I don't actually want you. Can I just keep doing it, or do you have to leave the area and come back? Does it say, like, nothing came out, or... Oh, okay, so you can do back-to-back. That's good to know. Spearow. Garbage. Oh, that's right! They can be asleep when they fall out of the tree at night. That is so funny. God, that's a very, very clever thing, I think, to put in the game. That's really funny that they did that. At night, Pokemon fall out of the tree. That's really funny that they are sleep status. That's hilarious. Sparrow again. Sleep. That's so funny, dude. Now, in Gen 2, for the female and male variants, do they show the physical changes? Because Heracross has a horn that looks different if it's male or female. It has a very distinct design. I think the male one is very... Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so he has a very distinct horn style, and I think it's like a heart, or like it's a rounded heart kind of shape, or something like that, if it's female. Nice. He might do a lot of damage to me. Oh, it's not bad. Scratch shouldn't do too much. Heck yeah, baby, we got ourselves Heracross. And Heracross has actually a really sweet shiny. I don't know if it looks how it looks in Gen 2, but he has a really cool pink shiny that looks really, really great. I have some YouTube shorts up on my channel, depending on how, like, if you go and watch it right now, which would be like Tuesday, June 13th. If you watch it, like, you could probably find it on my channel very easily, but I post a new short every day, so depending on where you watch this, you might have to go back a little bit. But there is a, oh, don't knock him out. I wasn't paying attention. Nice. There's a top 10 pink shinies that you should, you know, that you need, and Heracross is on that list because he's so freaking cool. Okay. Let's see. Great ball, baby. Oh, he broke out of it. All right, let's see. Do I have any? I don't know if I have any status moves. Oddish might know something, but I didn't check it. Come on. Nice. Got ourselves a Heracross, baby. There's quite a few that were leaving comments on getting Heracross. Single horn. This powerful Pokemon thrusts its prize horn under its enemies' bellies and lifts and throws them. Okay, let's go put him in, get him out of the box. Awesome. Sweet. So there you go. That's how you get Heracross. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Okay, let's see. Oh, that's right. Again, I can just click on this. We're gonna go right to the box and get him out of there. Also, if you have a, if you're, what is the thing? If your trainer ID ends in 2, 4, 5, these are the trees for you. So 2, 4, and 5 right there in front of me. So I'm standing in front of 4. This is 5, and the one to the right of this tree I'm about to cut is 2. So if you have an ID that ends in 2, 4, or 5, this is where you can go for that. I'm wondering too, Heracross probably can learn Strength. No, it definitely can, but I'm probably going to teach it Strength is what I'm saying. All right, let's go ahead and pop in here. Now, every Pokemon on my team has a Pokeball, but I'm going to go ahead and change that up for Heracross because he's a Great Ball. And I don't know if in my playthroughs recently, oh, not you. I don't know if there's any Pokemon recently that I've captured without a Pokeball. Okay, it's always been a Pokeball. Okay, so there's Heracross. Let's go ahead and change this up now. All right, let's go ahead and go properties. I'm going to change you. Okay, so there's you. I'm going to go ahead and do this all live. Okay, so Heracross, let's make him a little bigger because he's dope that way. Okay, and then we're going to do, let's see, not you, it is you. Okay, so we're going to change you. Bam, Great Ball, because he's a Great Ball. And I'm thinking I might need to actually, let's resize him. I was trying to keep the Pokemon to be somewhat consistent, but we're going to go ahead and make Heracross a little smaller. There we go. I think that's fine. What do you guys think? All right, cool. So we'll keep Heracross on the team for a bit. In between videos, I'll go ahead and do some grinding and level up the team somewhat, but I think that's a pretty good way to go. Let's go ahead and heal up the team as well. But we'll go ahead and heal, and then we'll wrap it up. Thank you guys for watching this episode of Pokemon Gold version. Hopefully you found this beneficial. If you need any further instructions on where you can find Heracross and Pineco, if you are interested in those, take a look in the description box. There is a link to an image that I have thrown up there for you, so that way you guys can just see the map itself. It's very easy to follow, or, you know, do whatever it is that I've instructed you in the video, and you should be able to find what it is you're looking for. But yeah, grab Headbutt, and yeah, get yourself some Pokemon that you're looking for. Heracross is a great addition to the team. I'm looking forward to having him around here for a while, at least until maybe we find a more suitable member, but nonetheless, good addition, and hopefully you found this helpful. Thank you guys for watching this episode of Pokemon Gold. If you did enjoy this video in any way, shape, or form, you can show your love by hitting the like button. Do not forget to subscribe. Any feedback for me, leave it in the comments section. I will get back to you as soon as possible. Also, don't forget to take a look at the description box. There are some links there that will be of benefit to you, I'm sure. One of which, obviously, is a link to the instructions on where you can find Pineco and Heracross, obviously. But there's also a link to the Marcanine Community Discord server. If you are interested in being part of that community, you can join the discussion, chat with me, other people on the channel, etc. It's a great way to stay in touch. I'm very, very active in that. I talk to everyone, so it's not like I'm sitting back and letting you guys talk to each other and I don't say anything. I'm actually there, so if you want to chat with me, we can talk. Come say hey, at me anytime. There's also a link in the description box that'll take you to geekoutpost.com. That's an entertainment media blog that I own, operate, run, manage, design, and write for. It's a fairly decent place to stay up to date on the latest entertainment and gaming news, reviews, and rumors. And I do write a lot of those myself. Poorly, mind you, but I do write it. I do like to write, and it's a fun place to kind of, I don't know, cover interesting stories that I find to be interesting. But anyway, that's enough rambling for me, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. And hopefully I'll see you next time when we continue with more of our playthrough of Pokemon Gold version. I'm going to go ahead and try to get through Union Cave here again. No wilds yet. But anyway, that's it for me, guys. Take care. Be well. I'll see you around.